I'm embarking on a new adventure today. One, I'm going down a trail I've never gone before. And two, I was watching Wooden Arrow's video on his hammock setup. And so I went out and purchased a hammock. And I was kind of curious on how it would work. Now, I bought a low-end model for my first try. So if I don't like it, you know, I'm not out a bunch of money. So this is going to be a very interesting day. And this looks like a very interesting trail. Looks like I'm going to have to do a little bit of rock climbing here. Huh. Just for the heck of it, so I don't get lost, I need to take me a compass bearing real quick. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Little tip here, another thing I've been kind of doing, I just came down them rocks right there, and I went ahead and marked the trail by putting a little bend in this tree so I can find my way back just in case. But it would appear I wound up in an old creek bed, and I'm going to follow it downhill, which means it's probably going to wind up into the lake. So, whoops, almost fell there. So, gonna have to go around that. Let's go this way. And another thing, it's actually starting to get extremely cloudy out. And guess what? No rain gear whatsoever. Oh well, no big deal. Just another adventure for me. I'm thinking, yeah, that'll work. Go this way. Probably should mark that real quick. Okay, and we're moving on. If you look how dry the ground is, I'm walking down, I guess it's a pretty dried up creek bed. Look how big them cracks are. That's pretty bad. And at least the clouds have cleared up. And yeah, I followed you to the creek, and it looks like we made it into the lake. Huh. Man, it's dry. Look how low it is. Okay, since I came here to test a hammock, the next project is to find a couple of good looking trees. It's kind of like walking on the surface of the moon here. Got some deer tracks. Some jumpy fish over there. Oh. Find a place for the hammock. Okay, I found two trees that look really promising. I've got this one here. I've checked it to make sure it ain't dead. And I've got one right there, or I could use that one. But before I do that, I need to clear some of the debris out of this area, like this here, and trim that up over there. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we'll spread out the hammock and take a look at it and see what we got. I gotta take care of them prickly bushes. I hate running into them things. Tell you what, okay, this is the other tree. I think we got enough debris cleared out of the way. I'm gonna check the ground for rocks in case I fall out. And I really don't see any rocks either. So let me go get the hammock out real quick. Now, they say when I bought this hammock at the outfitting store, everything that I need is in here, and that remains to be seen. So, not want to be unprepared. Brought some rope with me, so let's use this spot right here. Let's throw it out on the ground and actually see what's in there with it. Alright, it looks like it's made. This is a travel hammock. Weight capacity 300 pounds, so I'm good in that department because I weighed myself on the UPS scale today and I weighed 221.7 pounds, water resistant. It's made by Equip. Never heard of them before, but for the price, can't really beat it. Looks like it's in a medium grade nylon carrying case. And attached to the carrying case. And comes with instructions on how to set it up. Pretty basic there. Oh, it's got a couple beaners with it, carabiners. What else we got? Oh wow, that's not bad. Huh, okay. Looks like these go around the tree. And that stretched that out. Okay, let's go attach it to the first tree and see what happens. Alright, first thing, I need to move my walking stick away. Oh, I was hiking down the river and I put up my emergency shelter and I cut down 2 tree limbs for that, and I was taking it apart, and for some reason this piece of wood was speaking to me, so I decided to make it my hiking stick, but we'll talk about that a little bit more later. Let's get this hammock set up. So, not exactly knowing what I'm doing, and no matter what happens, I'm going to post this video. So, if I fall out of it, you get to witness it. Or if it breaks, because I'm too heavy, you get to witness it. Already, I do not like the knots they've put on here. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. That's some pretty crappy knots. The beaners look pretty, carabiners look pretty strong. This looks like coated aluminum. That's not bad. The threads are kind of crappy. Alright, let's start. So we're going to wrap this around the tree here. And maybe have to get my other rope out. It's starting to look like. Yeah, let's try this. Tighten it down and come over here to the next tree. Yeah, let's wrap it around here a couple times and see how that works out. And judging by the bark, I'm pretty sure the rope's not going to slip off. Let's go around here. Yeah, let's do it a couple times just to make sure I don't have no uh-ohs. You know what? I think now wooden arrows, he angled where his head was going to be up a little bit. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to bring it up a couple notches here. And then fall out of camera. I'm going to run over there and lower that one just a little bit, and then we'll be ready to hop in there and see what the heck happens. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to go with what I got. Let's do a little safety precaution. Hang on one second. Just in case it decides to slide down the tree. I don't like that idea. It could be a big uh-oh. Alright. I'm thinking I should wrap this around the tree one more time. What do you guys think? Here we go. Never sat one in my entire life. Little nervous. It's holding. It's holding. Tree's creaking a little bit. Huh. Oh, that's cool. And you actually use the little pocket that it stores itself in as somewhere to put gear. Oh, look at that. You can cover yourself up with it. I like it. I really do like it. I'm going to have to do some modifications on it, of course, but I honestly can say I actually like the hammock. Thanks for inspiring me, Wooden Arrows. I really appreciate that. Now I've got to build a canopy for the top of it with a rain fly and put in a bug net. Of course, do some modifications to the roping. And my fat butt hasn't fell through it yet, so that's a good sign. Huh. Well, I bet you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take me a siesta. I hope you enjoyed my little adventure today, and as always, your comments are quite welcome. So, as usual, if you see anything I missed or like to add a little bit more information to this about the hammock, if anybody's heard of Equip, which I've never have, that'd be great. And as always, thanks for watching. A little bonus footage update for you. I was not even an hour into my siesta, and I got a phone call from the house saying there is a severe storm headed my way, or a storm front, and they just put us under a storm watch, or a severe thunderstorm watch. So I'm thinking no rain gear and not equipped to ride a storm out. I probably would not be a bad idea to go ahead and bug out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and find the quickest path out of here and head back to civilization before the storm hits. Oh, and a plus thing I did notice, the hammock, the really cool thing about it was, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to take a compass heading here in a minute. The really cool thing about the hammock is, as you're laying in it, the air keeps you cool because it goes on both sides of your body. So I thought that was pretty darn neat. Oh well, that's a little update what's going on. Here's a little shot at where we're at today. Lake's down that way, and home is right up over that ridge somewhere. I just got to find the correct way up. I'm going to show you something real quick. Found my bearing, and I found one of my trail markers. That way I know I'm going the right direction. That really means it pays to mark a trail you've never been on, and take a compass reading before you head out. And up here at the top of the hill, I should have one more marker. If I can get up these rocks.